Hello again, watch fans. This is Charles Walhingford back again with another watch talk, and we're in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania at the tobacco company. Thank you, tobacco company, for allowing us to shoot here. And what we're talking about today is the Sinn 104 versus the Ball Fireman NECC. Both of these watches we both put our hands on and took a good look at, and we see some true diamonds in the rough. For the price point of around approximately $1,500, you're gonna get a really good watch with good quality, and it has some sustainability as far as the test of time and practicality. The cases aren't too big. The color scheme isn't too crazy. It's a watch that you can wear for a long time, be proud of, and be contemporary for a long time also. But which one would you pick? Myself, I think I would be better suited for the Ball Fireman NECC. StyleCon says he likes that Sinn 104 a little bit better. StyleCon, what is your take on both of those watches?
Oh, they're both well constructed from what I've seen. They both have substantial bracelets and cases. I mean, if you hold them both in your hand, they have some weight, so you feel like you are spending your money on something, you know, instead of being real flimsy. I like the engraving on the back of the Ball watch. It looks very good. You know, to be quite honest, you know, I like them both, and I don't think you would go wrong buying either one, even though I think the Sinn has more of an upside to it than the Ball does.
To go on with that, tell me what about that Sinn is better than the Ball. What do you like?
Well, now, obviously, I always think about the end game if I'm going to trade a watch in or sell it. The Sinn is going to have a better resale value.
Yeah, that's true. Sinn has wonderful resale value.
Definitely. And then the other thing I like is you can only buy the Sinn through watch buys, at least in the United States. Whereas Ball, they have them throughout the country at different jewelry stores. So I think the Sinn's probably going to be a little more exclusive, even though they're both low production watches. But just because you're not going to go here or there to find a Sinn, where you can go to different parts of the country, you're going to find Ball.
That's true. That's true. For me, the reason why I like that Ball is because of the look and that ceramic bezel. I love a ceramic bezel, and I think the way they did it was really nice. Not completely original, don't get me wrong. It's not the first time someone did a ceramic bezel in that fashion, but it still looked really nice, and I like ceramic bezel because of scratch resistance. That's where you're going to get a lot of your scratches on a watch, and that bezel will look really nice for a long time. Going along with that, the practicality. Those tritium gas tubes, are just superb in the night, in the no light situation. If you didn't know, in order for your watch to glow with superluminova, it needs to get some light somewhere to charge it. That's not the case for Ball. Those tritium gas tubes will be glowing all the time. You don't see it during the day, but when you have a low light, no light situation, you will see them. What do you think about that, StyleCon?
Actually, I like both aspects of the watch. I'm not the biggest fan of ceramic bezels from what I've read and what I've seen. I mean, they can be chipped. God forbid it needs to get fixed. They're not the cheapest thing to have done. I like the tritium tubes too, and they are only good for about 25 years, they said. So obviously I don't plan on being here that long. So with that, that's another thing to consider if you're in your, you know, maybe late 20s, early 30s, and you want to get a wristwatch. The possibility that you might have to replace those tubes in your lifetime if you plan on keeping this as a forever watch.
That's true. They will have to get replaced. For something that on the negative side for me with the Sinn is the ability to, like you say, you get it through watch buys, but I think it'd be a little bit difficult to talk to watch buys and get a discount, wouldn't it?
Well, it can be. I mean, you got two things. Watch Buy does trunk shows where they go out in the country a couple times a year, so you can go check them out. Obviously, you have YouTube videos on them. Charles and I both did videos on them, so you can check that out. And that's what to me makes it a little more exclusive. So you have to go through Watch Buys. But now the discount may
Okay,
not
I
be
saw
there
it,
because
yeah.
Watch Buys does like what they call a repeat buyers program. The more watches you buy from them, the more of a discount. But on the other hand, this helps with the resale value too, because if you check out Sinn on eBay, they have excellent resale value. And this is one of those reasons why it just might, whereas the ball, the resale value isn't as good, and you do want a deep discount when you buy one so you don't lose your shirt, God forbid you want to trade it or sell it.
So yeah, that ball, I have to admit, the ball, you will maybe get a discount if you buy it retail, brand new, but because that ball is actually it's brand new, you're not going to get that resale value. I mean, the resale price, because there's no resale price. It's not nobody's selling it yet, because nobody has already received it and then decided they don't want it anymore. So to get it pre-owned is almost impossible.
Oh yeah, but see, I'm just going by previously what I've seen because I've been interested in ball watches, and the resale value isn't the best. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're not worried about resale value, and if you're not worried about losing a couple of dollars, go ahead and buy the ball, because I don't think you can go wrong with either watch. I just think the Sinn has a little more upswing to it with the resale value. A little harder to get. I mean, not completely hard, but you know, you're not going to go to a jewelry store and find it there. You know, to me that makes it a little more exclusive, and they're both around the same price. That's the reason why I'm going with the Sinn.
Both of these watches, we both agree, be a very good buy, especially for what you're paying. Tell us how you feel about either one of those watches, which one you would choose, and let me know how you feel about this conversation. We'll probably do more of these. I like the way it went, and I'll be seeing you on the next video. I always ask, how would you spend your money? The Sinn 104 or the Ball NECC, Ball Fireman NECC. Charles Walhingford, that's how I would spend my money.